Righto, plastic day. I hope so. So yesterday my parents came and helped. We brought a chainsaw, and my fence is now clear. There was a whole heap of bushes there. Every time I pruned them, they would just sprout back again, and they're blocking out of my sun. So we lopped them off at ground level. Have pasted some poison on them, and we might put a few more of those oyster plants or some other nice bushes along this edge. It's actually pretty good soil along here, so I should be able to get something to work. With the greenhouse, I did end up getting some more timber and replace the metal rail with that. I've also put shade cloth on this side as well. I thought, well, our summers here are pretty hot. If I do want to use this in summer, it'd be even better if I could open up both sides to get full breeze through, because I don't have electricity anywhere near here, so it's going to be pretty hard to put in a fan or anything. So anyway, now we have a great big lumping piece of plastic, which is 10 meters long by 7.5 meters wide, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. There is actually writing on the plastic which says, if you can read that, this side should face soil. So I have to keep that into consideration. So I think I just have to peel it from the middle up and over. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll keep the writing on the right side. So anyway, I'll try and set myself up on a tripod somewhere, and you can watch me. Hopefully you won't be able to hear me swearing, because I'm sure there'll be a bit of it. And chickens, nick off. Alright, here goes. Alright, we'll start there. Chickens are bloody kicking dirt in it already. Might have to take the jacket off for this one. I can't even get around. Crumpled my thumb in the door. That didn't tickle. That was actually not too bad. Okay. Well, that sucked. Good exercise. Let's change view for you. So I've got plenty of excess. So what I think I might do is take you off here. Is just have enough on this side to reach the ground, and well, a little bit extra. Poor chickens, you stink. So that I can do my, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but my roll up batten things on the side. I've got plenty of excess on the ends. I need to pull a little bit more this way. I I have to make up my door out of some of that somehow, maybe. And then I've got all of this excess as well. So I'll probably have, by the time it reaches the ground, probably a metre or so on this side. Just strip all the way along. Alright, well, I guess that's the most economical way. So I'll just work on this, getting it straightened out a bit. My my uprights are a little bit wonky. I have to go in and correct them. And then I was just going to put some battens, somehow sort of wrap and put some battens along the side, attach it to the wood. It's good. It's really, really thick plastic. They say 180 so thick. I don't have to worry so much about putting holes in it because it's pretty tough. Alright, off to the next step. I'm just looking for the writing, and I think it's upside down. I don't know. No, this side should face soil. It's on both sides of it. How are you supposed to know which way is which? If I was looking from that side, it'd be back to front. It's got to be right. Got to be right. Alright, next. Alright. I just pulled the excess down. You probably didn't even see any of that, but I just pulled the excess down from one end and brought it all down to this end, because I'm thinking it's better to be able to chop off one great big chunk of excess than to have a skinny bit at each end and not being able to use it for anything else. So I'm just going to pull it back over a little bit, I guess, to the other side, just to even this bit out. I'm trying to look at that crease line and work out. I have to get my tape measure out. If I can get that equal, then that should be about even. And then I'll just get some battens and we'll fix it on that timber railing anyway. And that'll fix it for now, because I have to work out how to join the ends and all that sort of stuff. Fold it up neatly and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we'll just fix it to those rails for now. At least then it won't go anywhere. We'll cushion any sharp corners. When the sun lets it warm up, it'll actually settle. I can see it now already forming the shape of the excuse me, of the conduits. So we're using treated pine outdoor screws, and I'm going to put some of my screws into this batten before I actually put it up, and try and hold it up. I've learnt from the experts on this one. I'll just double check the depth. Yes, it'll grip, but it won't go straight through. Now watch my perfect drilling skills. In forwards, yeah. Now I just screwed one in. Let's do the others slowly. Better drill bit would be good. Oh, I can hear that snapping. Pressure. Both battens are on. Now I'll let it sit for a little while in the warm Then I should be able to pull it down, tension it from the other side and do the same thing, and that should give me a nice firm roof. Now, just standing back at a distance, and I've noticed that this particular conduit is way taller than the others, and this one is as well. So I'm just going to go in and nip a bit off that, try and even it up, because it's starting to make a bit of a kink in the plastic here. It's got to be level, as close as I can get anyway. Alrighty, that's better, a bit more even. So now we'll let it sit, settle, then we'll pull it, give it a bit of a pull down and put the buttons on this side. Plenty of excess, it's good, better than being short. And the ends are going to drive me crazy, I think. Thinking. Canna lilies are still alive. The big bunches are actually looking pretty good. I see new growth on them, so that's good. I'm getting plenty of rain this last week, so that's gotta help. They love rainwater. Whilst we've been preparing the garden for winter, I also climbed up my fiddlewood tree. Took the whole top of it off. So it's now probably about 6 foot, maybe 8 foot shorter. I just lopped the top off. Probably can't see, but yep, just took the big branches off. Anything that was poking upright is now gone. So that should, because that was, you know, looking at it, it was about that much taller, blocking out all that sunlight. So it'll be good. It'll let some light in, some sun in the afternoon, hopefully, to this, not only the greenhouse, but the garden bed at the back here as well. These ones here probably need a bit of a prune. I don't really know how to tackle that one. And my bougainvillea has gone crazy, but it's got such big thorns on it. It's hard to prune. I have to get a very tall ladder for that one.